Alright, before this video starts, you better smash that like button like you've never smashed anything before. You better smash it so hard, and you better use your forehead, because if you don't, then all these crabs, they're all gonna die, dude. Poor crabs, man, right? But anyways, in this video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to utilize and counter traps properly, okay? So, I see a lot of people just placing traps all over everywhere, not even freaking like using them properly, like just running along and be like, oh, trap here now, my trap now, ha 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 ha. That's the dumbest shite that I've ever seen. All right, don't do that. If you do that, you're gay. You might do that and you might get a kill with it, but damn, you're gay if you do that. Okay, so on to countering traps. All right, what you want to do is, let's say there's a trap here, you want to place a pyramid. And this obviously isn't going to do anything, because if you walk over the pyramid, you're going to get spike trapped. But if you edit the pyramid like this into like a backward stair, then the pyramid, this trap will not hit you, which is quite useful. However, you can also do this with a rotated stair, and you can do that. But I mean, who rotates their stairs? That's pretty gay. Anyways, the next one is, if there's a trap on the floor, you can, I mean, depending on where the trap is and what you're doing, you can place a stair, and you can just walk along and then edit it back and then go and edit it like this, then you're safe. Or you can literally just place a pyramid, walk along. That's all you have to do. If let's say there's a trap on the side here, right? And you're out here, and there's only one trap, right? You can place a door like this. If you open it, this door will protect you from the trap. But if you don't have this door, you're dead. But if you go like behind here, you can place a stair, and then you're like safe from the trap like at all times, so you can just walk around and everything. This is quite risky in my opinion though, because I mean, what's the point? Like, just freaking break the trap from the other side, am I right? But I mean, it works. So if you're in the situation, you can do that. Alright, next we have a little tip for when people are rifting on top of you. So let's say you're in your little 1x1, and then there's people rifting on top of you. What you can do is you can place your pyramid right here, stand on the top of the pyramid, look down and get your floors ready, jump up and place your floor, right? This works best with materials that aren't wood, because you can see it from the outside. But preferably metal is the best, but wood can work, it's just very seeable. But what you can do is you place a trap like this, and then right before they land on top of you, you want to edit these 3 corners, or any 3 corners for that matter, whatever. English me no good, yes? And then you just want to wait for them, and as soon as they are about to land, edit it, bam, they land on it. But as you can see with the wood, it doesn't really do anything. You can see the trap from like a mile away. Here's what it looks like from when you're rifting. So yeah, please don't use wood, it really won't work. Alright, next is when you're being ramp rushed, or when you're both ramp rushing and one of you gets the advantage. It's kind of hard to do a pyramid like this, but what you want to do is you want to jump back and have your pyramid ready, and then place it. And as soon as you've done that, you want to place 2 walls on all sides. If you want, you can also jump up and place a floor, but I really don't see the point. And then you want to place traps on both sides, because if they're smart and they know how to counter traps, like, you know how I just taught you, then they get hit by one of them at least. And If you don't have that floor, what can also happen is they can edit it down, and then they'll be down here, and then bam. But it's highly likely that they'll still be like this, so they'll still get hit by the trap. Alright, this is the same thing again, but it's a lot easier. If there's at least one space in between you, like one floor space, what you can do is you can just run up with your pyramid and place it from here. Like, it's really easy. It's a lot simpler. And then you just place your, oh, damn, I'm trash. Place your walls on the sides, and then traps, and then they're dead. And if you want, you can also edit them down, depending on where they are. Or you can just do that. Or you can place a floor like this, bam, bam, whatever. But it's highly unlikely that's your stair, unless you've been in like a build fight. That really won't work. But these traps are really useful. Alright, let's say that you're on a flat surface and you're like inside a building or something and someone's in a 1x1. If you watched my last tips video, you'll know that I taught you how to get into 1x1s, and you can just like debate them and think that you're going on top, place the wall, and okay, I'm trash. If they're inside and they don't have a ramp or anything such as this, then it's quite safe to go ahead and place a trap on the floor. Like, since you're in a building, they probably don't have a floor on the bottom. So, bam, easy kill, or 150 damage, and then you can just shotgun them or SMG, whatever gun you have. So it's quite useful. But yeah, these are the main tips I have for countering and utilizing tips, or traps, sorry. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember about those crabs. You don't want those crabs dying, alright? So, goodbye, you weebatrons.